Good afternoon, everyone. This is 10 Ton Noggin, getting ready to play some Fallout 76. And I've been hoping all week to get into one of the silos and launch my first nuke. So I'm trying to do that, trying to take on the Queen ahead of the Wastelanders expansion coming out. Doesn't look like that's going to happen today, or at least it's not going to happen right now. And I'll show you why here in just a moment. To that end, let's go ahead and get in here and get started. How you doing, everyone? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Mine got a really late start because I was up till 5 in the morning. Some of that time spent playing some other games too, which is fun. So, this is what we've got of the code so far. FAR something 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 TE, another blank. My vocabulary is halfway decent. I can't guess that word. And even knowing, because of the way the puzzle works, each letter is going to appear in that word at most once. So I sat down and did some kind of penciling of trying different combinations, trying to trigger what it might be. Wasn't able to do it. I'm not going to spend any more time on it. As soon as we get some more letters, we'll take another stab. So really today is going to be going around and taking advantage of the fact that we have triple experience this weekend. So we'll look for some fairly heavy-duty things to take on, high experience things, or maybe go clean up White Springs, take out a bunch of the ghouls, since you get a ton of experience for those. I've already leveled up twice, just in one day, so not bad. So we won't walk all the way out of here. Let's go ahead and head on out this way. Oh, I'm over. This has been a problem today. It's really weird because I don't know what actually. Oh, that's why. So there's a stash box in here. Let's put away some stim packs. We don't need 50. We do not. I mean, that's awesome that I'm finding that many. I don't have. In fact, I'm finding a lot of them, and I also now I have a couple blood packs. I could make some more. How many do we want to move over? Let's say about 30. And that was a big part of it. So anything else in here that we have just a ton of that we might want to get rid of. We're never going to need quite that much Rad-X. 17 is still like too many, maybe. But it makes me feel more comfortable. And I'm keeping all the Med-X. Do we have a chem station here? We should, somewhere. Oh, I'm sure there's one around. We don't have to do that right now. But yeah, I've got a couple blood packs that I can turn into stim packs. Right now we just have to put them away anyway. So let's see. It's hop back out. Nope, really hop back out. And then take a look at the carry. Yeah, that's much, much better. We're not right up against the limit anymore. So I hit level 115, which means that I have another pack of perk pack waiting too. I don't have any very specific use for those right now. So right now I'm just going to leave them alone. Maybe when we head out here, I'll take a quick look. There's one that I'm kind of curious about, and that is increasing the glowing sights perk. Glowing Sights gives you a pretty hefty bonus, even with only one of them, against glowing things, which when you're going into the irradiated, the nuked zones, is pretty handy. You have an unopened pack. No, we're not going to do that quite yet. So Glow Sight, that's it. Alright, so we have 3 levels. We'll inspect it, and you can do an additional 60% damage to glowing enemies. Like, why? So what would I need to get rid of? Yeah, in the irradiated zone, swapping Tank Killer out for that would be perfect. So let's see if we can level that one up. Yeah, now let's go ahead and open those, see what we get. We have... nope. No. Nothing very interesting. So let's pick a perk and go to always so paranoid to just start hitting buttons here. Like, I'm convinced I'm going to accidentally pick the wrong perk. May have actually done that once. Oh, do we not? Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm on agility. Perception. There we go. Okay. We're gonna do it. Yep. And pick a perk. And again. Yeah. Hard to turn that down. And then in here, take off Tank Killer, put on Glow Sight. I have one unused point. Now, what I could do is most of the time leave Tank Killer there and put something like Grenadier back on or Green Thumb. I could also see if I could get another Glow Sight and just leave the 1 point on there all the time. Really don't run into that many glowing things. I mean, when you do, it's nice to have that, but anything else we want to do? Let's go take a look at the list again. Yep. Pick a perk. Go to Perception. That's a 2-pointer. That might not be bad. I actually have that one automatic rifle. I could get back the... I don't even... Yeah, I've got tons of those. Wouldn't even have to spend a point. And I could get back Concentrated Fire. Gain accuracy and damage per shot. Anything that gives you sort of a broad umbrella bonus like that, that's a good thing. What do we got? We really do want a single point one. We don't want to take one I'm already using and double it up, because then it gets complicated as to what I have to add or take away when I want to switch. Gain night vision while sneaking. That's kind of cool. Energy resistance. Might not be a bad idea going in against the robots, but right now, honestly, that doesn't seem like a huge problem. So we'll leave that. Oh. If that increased damage too, I might consider it. It doesn't look like it does, so let's move on. So nothing really new that I'm seeing. And that, like I said, that's a 2-pointer. That's kind of cool. But, never tried that. Not in Fallout 4. I don't think we're going to try it here. So let's just head back in. Oops. Go over here, and we'll put on, for the moment... The other thing is, yeah, I could just take something basic like Picklock and leave it on there so I can handle more of those. We'll put on Refractor. We'll do the energy resistance. Being indecisive. Bear with me just for a moment. Pick a perk. Go to Perception. There we go. And I could also just get a 1 point of one of those and leave that on all the time. That's more appealing. I think I'm gonna do that just because that's been really handy. And yeah, it'll be the first time I've tried that too, where I have something where I have multiple versions of it for multiple levels. I mean, I have other cards where that's true, but I don't intentionally swap them out like that. So we'll leave that there. Now let's go down. We'll just start grabbing some experience. Hey folks on Twitch, how you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. There's someone now. 343 experience for that one. Oops. There we go. 480. I love this. Okay. All right. We're otherwise geared up. Everything else should be fine. We don't have an irradiated zone right now. Just too bad. Lots of people up around. Boy. What the heck? A lot of low-level people up around White Springs. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to hop up there. Save ourselves walking up the hill. Okay, let's head around. No, it's just up there. It's not where I thought it was going to come around, but that's okay. Nope, nope, nope. One of them is probably going to hop up out of the ground still here. Yep. Two of them. Nuclear waste. We'll take that. Bone worms. No. Disease here. I honestly don't know exactly what most of these diseases do. I haven't run into any that I know of that were like, oh my gosh, get rid of that or you just can't play right now. Seems like most of them are fairly minor inconveniences, I think. Make sure we do most of this at range. Thought I heard a squishy foot coming up. There we go. Did this run yesterday. It's proving to be pretty handy. You're already dead. Who got you? Most of the time I like using VATS just to locate things. Every once in a while, it inexplicably misses one. So you can scan the area up ahead, you walk forward 10 feet, and suddenly you're full of ghouls. I heard someone over there. And this is one of those spots you should be careful of, because they can all come piling out through that door so fast. Someone else is in there helping, though. Ooh, there's an Assaultron helping, too. Oops, I'm sorry. That was not what I meant to do. Oh, remember that whole glowing one thing? Oh, come on, run. Whoop. Well, Grandpa back there has to go around the long way. So I'm going to go back and fight. I need to get far enough That was brilliant. Oh, that was awesome. That where he like leapt up, like skeet shooting. Oh man, there are a lot of you. Okay, that's done. Go to that. Turn that off. Go over here. Take that off. Come on. That one. Nope, can't do that. This is why I wanted to get far enough away. It's like, oh man. I'm gonna fat finger everything. Glow sight. And petrify no. Concentrated fire. Now let's go deal with the glowing one. Oh, yeah. That was an awesome jump, man. We'll clip it later. I hope no one else got him. I was kind of expecting him to at least run after me. Be a bummer to have gone through all the prep and then it turns out someone else took him out. Okay. Doing a creepy death dance. Oh, now I'm thirsty. I bet the robots got him. Darn it. Where's my purified water? There we go. And am I out of food? Is that what I forgot? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. Man, what were they after? Rough fight, huh? That's really sad. Okay, well, we'll leave it enabled. So yeah, I guess it's a lot of low-level people here taking on the high experience big boys. Makes sense. Boy, that takes guts. You see the guy clear that car? Again, man, whoop. Stellar jump. Oh boy. Okay. Gotta move it. Get a stim pack. Don't stop running when you stim pack. That's dumb. That's super dumb. Oh. Med-X too. My Med-X is not assigned to the T anymore, and I'm stuck on him. Get away a little bit, then hit it. Get the rat away. Oh man, I got the whole gang now. I'm ready to get toasted. Yeah, I can't run anymore. Look at all of them. Wish I had a grenade. Run. Woo! Okay, think. This is a better gun to use. There we go. Thin the herd. Come on. Come on. Man, that dude's tough. Whoa. I'll go there. Well, hopefully I can get my stuff back. Hopefully the person who's there is kind enough to leave it. That was nuts. I don't remember ever seeing one recharge twice like that. That was an unpleasant surprise. Alright, where's my stuff? Am I going the right way? Kind of. Set a marker. It'd be nice if you could set your marker directly on whatever it is you're looking for. Like this thing, that's what I want my marker to show up on. We'll reload. Why is everything all funky and dark looking? And why am I grunting like a guy? Thing is, too, I'm probably not going to get whatever legendary was on that guy. All sorts of frustrating in that. Yeah, I have no idea where his carcass is. The tar blew up, that would have thrown him. Good golly. Is that you? After all that, a Mutant Slayer's baseball bat.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Law and order.
Whew. Tense day, let me tell you. I think with all the people coming around, they keep respawning too. Yep. Because you weren't here before. Okay. Make sure it's loaded. Let's also make sure this is fully loaded. I don't want to use up all the ultrasonic ammo just on this. Try to keep it to long distance combat. Use up my cheaper ammo. Looks like most of the excitement's done. On to the next phase. Come on, you can go in there. No, you can't. Nah, it's... Every time I plan on grabbing the TP to jokingly put it in the machine for not like 1,000 gaps, but something a little more reasonable, I forget, I scrap it, and so I'll just be done with that. Be nice to find some medics in here. That was the other thing. What the heck? There they are. I was hitting that key over and over again. I must have been targeting someone without knowing it because it was not working. I hear squishy feet. Oh, come on. Jeez. Oh man, really? Over the edge. There, it's not working again. There we go. Too slow. Let go, let go. Oh, I'm doing terrible today. It's worth it for the experience, I guess. But, again, my close quarter combat stuff just stinks up the joint, let me tell you. gotta get something I can, where when I'm getting overwhelmed like that, I have a better option than run away and try to turn it into long distance combat. Gotta be something. But yeah, everything I have seems to have either such a slow fire rate or limited, like this thing. I'm probably gonna get killed again. It has such limited ammo capacity, and it takes so long to reload. Reload. And then there's the whole you stop running. I thought you guys would be closer to that when I set it off. Whoop. Reload. Yeah, I did myself in that time. Well, I got a little drama when I went down. It looked cool. Do you get points for cinematic death sequences? But maybe that's not such a bad way to look at it today. Is don't worry so much about not dying. Like go get in the thick of it. So my stuff should be around here somewhere, yeah. Or not. I don't know. I don't know where the stuff went. Come on, man. Yeah, I see you. You see me too now, don't you? Oh, still got the bonus, though. Good. So I've gotten too dependent on that. Like, being a decent sniper is not a bad... Make sure those are just my footsteps. It's not a terrible option. Oh, I didn't have anything to drop. That's why. I'm still having to go over my previous death. Pick up my stuff there. And that, where am I? So straight ahead, roughly. There it is. So yeah, what do you use when you're super close up? So I've got... Nope. Nuh-uh. The only thing I really have is this thing, and I do not like spending... I always forget I even have this thing. But again, it's more of a long distance gun. Even if I had a couple things I could kind of rapidly cycle through, so that I'm minimizing the reload effect. These sound terrible. COVID rules. Doing a better job of drawing them out into the open, too, would be good. I can hear you in there. I can't see anywhere. That makes me nervous. For example, I'll get up on here. Trying to figure out how to draw them out. If you are down by a car or something, you can blow one up and that'll usually get them together. We just shoot at the doors or windows here. Up there. It changed to caution, so hopefully we'll see someone come out here pretty quick. Anybody home? I just saw someone go by that window. Do I have any grenades? I think I put all my grenades away right now. Yeah. They're not coming out. Thought I saw someone there. Maybe not. Hello. There we go. So then we put some distance in. Crouch. Oh, didn't see you coming from the side there. Man, even if I had a gun that could stagger them just a little bit. That was one of the benefits of using the hammer when I had it. It's a little too heavy to carry around, but the hammer would at least, like, it didn't do a ton of damage, but it would stagger them, so it would slow down their attack. I want that in gun form. And I would hope that something like this that has a lot of kick would actually do it, but it doesn't seem to. There's lead in that rattle. More toys? Yeah, good. I saw that and I'm like, ultrasight. It's like, no, it's a Christmas light. I think I still hear some up there. Try to keep it outside for right now. The leg sticking out of the floor. Yep, they're upstairs. And there are the stairs. Okay. I don't even know what did that. Someone finished one of my fights for me. Thank you. Okay, others will follow. We'll get over here to where we can control the rate of the... Whoops. Dang it. The attack just a little bit. He's going the wrong way. Over here, Grandpa. Make sure no one's sneaking up on me again. Come on, man. Come on. Find your way back. You walked right by the stairs. Whoop. Okay, out the house we go. Down here, over the hedge, away from the car. We turn around. Boy, he's fast. A little too fast, dude. Okay, we switch guns. Oh, and it's unloaded. That thing was loaded before, I swear. Not great. Gotta be a better way to approach these guys. So the idea was I was going to try to get far enough back so that if he came out, he'd have to go by some of the cars and I could trigger the explosion, take him down a notch before I had to deal with him. But that dude was too fast. He was way faster than I expected. Some of them are, some of them aren't. I can't remember which ones are super speedy and which ones aren't. Most of them, at this level, I think they're actually pretty light on their feet. Hello. Alright, well, let's go check out the grounds. It might be time to just, actually, with my stomach growling, let's go do some hunting. Looks like there's something fun going on over there. Let's go check that out real quick. Then we'll do some hunting. Anything? Hey on Twitch, how you doing today? Again, I don't want to get in too deep. I have other plans now. Boy, someone did though. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's move on. We'll head up. Probably the best hunting grounds I know of are up around this area. We'll go ahead and pay the fee. I've been selling stuff from the vending machines off and on today, so that'll cover the travel money. And I haven't seen that I've actually sold any of the 10-cap toilet paper yet. I was thinking, you know, people have some of it in their stores for like 1,000, 10,000 caps. I thought, we'll put it at 10 caps. It'll be kind of a... Whoop. It'll look super cheap compared to what everyone else is charging. Ooh, you're tough, aren't you? Oh, Deathclaw, okay. That's more like it. I hear something over here. Is that? Hi. There's the food we're looking for. Yeah, it seems like they really took the Deathclaws down a notch in this game. Deathclaw meat.
Come out wherever you are.
Oh, I will. Just give me a sec. Cleaning up your pals here. Making sure their ammo goes to good use. Hello. Nope. Anything good? No. And they're a little heavy, but I'm going to start collecting grenades again. Been a couple instances now where they would have been pretty handy, and normally they're kind of part of my basic build. I got rid of them to lighten the load, and kind of regretting it just a little bit. Okay. So this is usually how this area goes. Clear out the farm. And somewhere off here there might be a couple bears. There'll almost always be some... Yep, there they are. You can sometimes find a really huge herd of radstag. You only need a couple. There we go. Possum we don't mess with. They don't bother me. I don't bother them. Kind of a light load today. Not a lot of radstags. Normally I see at least 2 bears around here. Today, not so much. Alright, well, we will go took what we have and then keep heading west and see if we run into some more. It's a bear, a bee swarm, and a couple of honeybees. Okay. Oh, they both survived. Okay. I've not fought a lot of these. I don't know what to expect. Sort of a safety check here. We'll do some medics. Just in case things get crazy. Well, it'd be nice if I could hit them first. Oh, yeah. Once I get them, they're not so bad. Oh, another one. Boy, they're hideous looking though, aren't they? It's interesting, when they emit the cloud of bees, the bee swarm takes the damage instead of them. It's like a meat shield made entirely of tiny little bees. Gold scrap, excess adhesive. Okay. And is that my meter down both for... Okay. Steal that real quick. Do some... Whoa, I've got a lot of whiskey right now. Okay. Alright. Good enough. Gold scrap. What do you even... I wonder what you would use gold scrap for. It's one of those things that, you know, yeah, it's the thing by which we measure value in the real world. After the apocalypse, it's just shiny metal. Got some bear meat too. Like, I actually don't... I'm not aware of too many builds that actually require gold. I guess I've never been in a position where it's like, oh my gosh, I would love to build that mod or that weapon or that whatever it is, but I don't have enough gold. Anything else interesting? Funnel cake. In a pinch, it's food. Whoops. Let's go back. I think there's a stove. Yeah, there is a stove over here. So let's swap some things out. Let's... Oh, wait, did I take the low side off entirely? So we'll take Bloody Mess off and put on Super Duper and hope that we get... Hope luck is with us today. And that we're actually able to duplicate some of the meat we're going to cook. Nope, nothing yet. I'm telling you, that perk has not been triggering much at all lately. There's one. So we got twice the bear meat. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I'm wondering if I swapped out my armor recently. And I don't remember offhand, but one of the pieces may have had some luck benefits. Boy, I was pretty hungry. We'll just keep eating here. So I'm wondering if that actually, if getting rid of one of my pieces of armor modified it so that I'm not, like, my luck is just too low to really take advantage of that perk now. So I may have to swap that back out. Most of the time my damage protection has been fine for what I'm doing. It's only when I get in a situation like, just has been happening today, where there's like a swarm of ghouls. Oh, he went down. He's going to pop up next to me. You're not a rock. I thought you were a rock. I was looking for... Whoop, there you are. I was looking for a rocky outcropping that I could get on. Keep him from coming right up under me like that. There's some more food. I imagine that scorpion... I know people actually eat them. I've never heard what they taste like. But really big scorpions like this, I figure it's got to taste something like lobster, right? Kind of like lobster, but maybe not as sweet. Whoa! Hey, who else are you attacking? I don't want to be in the middle of it. Nope. I didn't do it. Oh, yeah. Their turrets are attacking their own house. Oh, that's so sad. It's all screws and gears. Hey, how are you doing? I just saw your comment up there. Sorry about that. Yeah, I presume you're talking about when you're actually building stuff that it's all screws and gears, and it's like, yep. Screws and gears, and for me right now, lead. Because I've been... this is bad. I've been trying to make a lot more of my... There's certain kinds of ammo I make that I just... A gold thing. Interesting. I don't find a lot out here in the wild.
So much junk, so
trick?
little time.
You're suffering from a gear shortage all the time. Same thing. Same. So I subscribed to the thing that lets you get one of these. So it's a little better, but it means that I've got to take a fair amount of time to go out and just do scrap runs. Basically, I've got a little path I go through with mid to low level folks where there are a lot of typewriters and fans and all the things that have gears in them. I'm pretty sure I forgot to swap my perks back out, so I'm going to go ahead and here. So our bears... Oh, that's a bot I'm trying out. It's like conversation prompts. I don't know. So our bears maybe just a little overpowered in 76. For what it's worth, yeah, I would say definitely. That's funny. That bot has not actually worked very well yet. Suddenly decided to make an appearance. So I switched to stream elements, which you can see that's where that comes from. They stagger a lot. That's exactly it. They're maybe a little overpowered. It's also maybe that I have a sniper build, and my close quarters combat is awful right now. I've got to find a way to have... So this is my only thing if something rushes me. It's an ultrasight. It's a prime receiver, 50 caliber, level 50. It's a good gun, but I've got to make all the ammo for it, right? So I've got to do runs into the newt zones to gather newt flora and harden mass and just all that whole chain of stuff. And I mean, it works. It's not too bad. So you're in a mid-range VATS crit build, so they get close, it's kind of bad. Same, yeah. That's always been my preferred build in these games. I've only done actually 4 and 76 now, but in both games, it's pistols and rifles. And rifles with good scopes on them. Lots of sniping skills. I don't know what you found. To me, VATS on the PC is really funky. Like, it's actually way better if I either just do that or if I use the scope and target things myself. VATS tends to... There's just this little bit of a lag where it looks like you've targeted something. You could have a 95% chance of hitting, and you can miss over and over again because it veered like just a little to one side of what it was supposed to target. What is that? Is that one of the... Oh, that's one of those little frogs sound awful. They sound like some kind of horrendous thing is sneaking up on you. Turn around. It's a little glowing blue frog. He's just hopping around. I was going to say in the chat, if you do bang 8 ball, so exclamation point, number 8 ball, and then ask a question, it'll give you a random response. Not that you have to, I'm just saying, I'm trying to add more things to the channel for folks to kind of tinker with. It's new territory for me. It's kind of fun to play around with, though. There we go. There. Whoop. Just popped up out of the ground. And one more. The graphics card is just a bit too bad for 76, so you have to use VATS in some places because your frame rate's not good enough for aiming. Oh, that sucks. That's hard. Yeah, so the computer I have is between 4 and 5 years old now. It has an okay card. It keeps up okay. But I used to have a little thing that would do face tracking, a little animated guy that I would have on the channel, and I can't use it anymore. If I try to run that along with the full bandwidth I want for streaming, even though the streaming now, they've made some improvements on modern cards so that it offloads a lot of that processing to the card. It does it in hardware, which made a huge difference in the stream. Much, much better quality. Still, though, even with all that, I can't run everything all at once. Like now, if I want to do that face tracking thing, I've got to have a completely separate computer set up. And a, what do you call it, video, like a video capture card running between. It's just like, maybe someday. Not right now. I've got close to enough meat. I mean, I've got a cooler. I can load it up. When I start finding these, like, that's just a normal Radstag, well, new normal Radstag doe. The only ones I want to kill at this point are going to be the erratic ones. The ones that are going to attack if I let them go. So, yep, you can just run off there. Oh, come on, jump. Okay, so my carry limit's still fine. We're still good. I've got a lot of Radstag. We'll wander around this way, see if we run into anything worth taking out with, you know, anything that'll give us some nice experience, given the whole triple experience weekend. Which, if you didn't know about that, it is a triple experience weekend in all game modes right now. I think all game modes. So, worth taking advantage of if you're looking to level up. I think I've leveled up 3 or 4 times now in the last day and a half. Yeah, they unfortunately they announced the triple experience thing on April Fools, and so people were like, "Right, nice try, Bethesda." Next day they're like, "No, no, no, we're serious. We'll like it's starting now. Go do it." Oh, my favorite people. You're a low-level one, though, so... Oh, there's a whole crowd. Okay. Case in point, I'm about to get mobbed. I have a slow gun. I'm gonna back up. All these... There's the VATS issue. You saw it was, like, targeting off to one side of his head for some reason. Weird. Northwest gives you a ton of experience for adventure. You can get to about 2,000 to 4,000 experience a round. Wow. Is that NW's Northwest? Yeah. Sorry, I'm being a little dense. There's a ton of experience for adventure. Adventure mode, yeah. Cool. Oh, nuclear winter. Told you I was being dense. The other thing is I've never actually tried the nuclear winter. Yeah, the Battle Royale thing. I've never tried the Battle Royale. I'm like, body of what over there? Yeah, I've never given it a try. I should. Just to more fully explore the game. That, it might go... the way Bethesda's been doing things, it could very likely go away. I used to play the survival mode, where it's kind of open season on everyone. And that I really enjoyed. I mean, that was... Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Am I in the right spot? I don't think I am. Let's try over here. I know that sound. Okay, maybe I'm not still. There's the... Where's the... Oh, there it is. Wait, there's a tree that goes up onto the roof. We went up there. So that I can sit here and tick her off and take some pot shots and run around the top of the building. You're only a level 35 and I'm not doing much damage to you. Oh, here comes the acid. Hopefully this works. Yep. Well, you're coming over at least. Let's do a little medics just to keep that from burning too badly. Ooh. Let's try a little different approach here. Because, yeah, even with the medics, that's going to do a lot of damage. Hello. How's that? Wow. Even with something as high damage as that, you're a tough old lady. Reflex reloading. You need to stop that so I can empty the clip. There we go. I'm still smoking from the acid. Gamma rounds. Forced impacts. It's a profitable trip. I hear your children. Oh, whoa. Right through her. That was creepy. More meat. Gamadan I'm not interested in, personally. And gears, just like we were talking about. But I was going to say that the survival mode, while it's not battle royale, it was the player-to-player combat was really, really awesome. I don't think I've ever felt an adrenaline rush like that playing a video game. Oh. We'll say hi. Hey, you need anything? Take that as a no. Okay, yeah, we don't have to kill any more Radstag. We have plenty. Oh, was that you? I didn't notice the name. Oh, there we go. That's awesome. You're the first one to actually do that, where you ran up to me in game. Well, do you need anything? I've got some stim packs and stuff.
I think, yeah, I asked you for lever action rifle plans at one point.
You're that guy. I remember now. Okay. Yeah, I've actually been looking around for one. I've not found one yet, but I've got it on my mental sort of to-do list there.
Yeah, on your friends list.
Yeah. No, good to see you again, man.
No, I was able to buy them.
Oh, okay. How's it working out for you? Is it
I still have not yet found a suppressor.
Oh, okay. Is it working?
Crafting recipe.
Is it working out for you the way you want, like in terms of the damage, speed, capacity profile, that whole thing?
Yeah, much better than the hunting rifle I've been using.
Cool. I should probably leave this on when I'm talking here, because I forgot there's probably a pretty significant lag when I'm trying to talk through the stream. So, no, that's cool. Alrighty. No, it's funny. After we met up the other day, I was just talking about the community in 76, how you meet a lot of awesome people, and you were one of the examples that day. So,
Aw, thank you.
yeah, no, it's cool. So, nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna head around and I've got to drop off all the meat that I gathered up, and then I'm heading down trying to find a relatively high experience level region to go through and try not to die and try to take advantage of all the triple experience stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go set off a nuke or something.
Oh, cool. Okay. Do you have the code for this week?
I have the codes for both Alpha and Bravo.
Do you mind if I ask how you got the alpha codes?
So on the terminal where you go to find out where the key cards are, you can also get the locations of the officers.
Yeah, so I've got all the letters. What I don't have, they're last time I looked, I think there were 6 letters on the Alpha Silo board.
Oh, there's a website that'll decrypt it for you.
Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha. I'm like, it's like, you are really, really good at word puzzles, or I'm missing something entirely here.
Actually, someone told me there was a website and just told me what the code was for Alpha.
Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. That at least tells me I'm not tripping out and totally missing something here. First one I do, I'm gonna wait for the board to come up with a word, and then do the whole, calculate the cipher and unscramble the letters. Later, when I just want to make it expedient, I'll probably just look at the codes.
I basically had learned how to decrypt it, but I screwed because I didn't have the word, so I couldn't do it.
And it seems like the word's taking, I mean, this is new to me, but it seems like it's taking an awfully long time this week. So.
Well, actually, I had decrypted last week's, and then it expired before I could use it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I came fairly close to that, too. So, cool. Well, hey, if you set off a nuke, I'm there. I'll go put on my power armor and...
yeah, I'm probably going to nuke White Springs, because I need more...
Perfect. Nice.
Flux.
All right, sounds great.
Orbital strike beacons are fun.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well, thanks again. We'll see you around. And you're still on the stream, so I presume you're still there, so you can still see me. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll head home. Pack the freezer, and that's cool. That's good to know. We'll wait for a nuke to go off, and that'll be good for both things. That'll let us gather up some more flora, some flux, and get some really high experience point baddies. Which, with the nuke stuff, since I've got the full 3-point glowing sights or whatever it's called, the plus 60% damage against glowing things, I'm guessing that's actually going to be an easier run now than when it's not nuked, which is kind of funny. And let's check this. Put all the scrap in there. And get some cooking done. Alright. To the meat. Whoops. Come on, man, give me dupe. There's one. And the thing with this is, you only ever hear that dupe bonus thing for the first one. So if I got two, we'll see another one here. Nothing. Alright. That's fine. Let's go ahead and eat lunch. And drink some water. And we'll manufacture some stim packs, just because that way I don't have to carry around the blood packs separately. What all are we going to need for that? I think we're going to need a scrapper, put on chemist. We already have super duper. Oh, I'm suffering from the blight. What do you know? Let's deal with that too. No, that's really cool. I actually, I feel like I should offer to see if it would be cool to go along on the run to launch the nuke. But it's one of those things that I kind of want to do on my own. First time only, at least. I want to see what it's like to try to take it on my own. Maybe that's a dumb idea. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. Oh, and my prompt bot has come up with another one. Do you think there will be more Grievers in Fallout 76? Once the Wastelanders comes out, and they can all just call themselves Raiders. They're obviously all loaded questions. So yes, of course I think that's true. I'm a little worried, though, that it's going to change the dynamic of the game. I play on all three platforms, mostly on PC. Playing on Xbox, I run into lots and lots of griefers. Too many to ignore. Too many to just say, maybe... Oh, that's weird. Anyway, maybe it's really just... we had a bad day, something like that. No, you run into tons of them. Mostly because of increased player count. Yes, exactly. That's going to be a thing too. But something changes in people's psychology when you say, hey, where you go around and you're just terrible and you attack people all the time? That's like a thing in the game now. You can actually join them, and then it's just part of your... It's just your style, right? It's how you like to play the game. And so... yeah, I'm a little worried that now in the PC mode we're going to see a lot more, unless they have something to balance that out, where the high level folks could really, really mess with the lower to mid level folks. But I guess we'll see how it goes. Okay, what do we want to put in here? Everything's nice and fresh right now. I'm mainly going to take the grilled radstag for the carry bonus. That's where it really comes in handy. Oh, I thought it was saying I had berry mentats in my cooler. I'm like, why? Boy, it's slow on the uptake here. Like me some days. Good at math, bad at putting on pants. Tiny shoes. We had these really fun business cards at one of the places I worked, where everyone had a card that was them as a superhero. And you could list skills on the back, like things you were actually good at related to the job, but then you could also just put some goofy stuff. And so my vulnerabilities were anything that might prompt me to whistle, skip, what was it? Or snap my fingers. That was the other one. All of which are things. Whoops. Hello. Help yourself, I guess, man. There's nothing up there. Enjoy the house, though. Oh, there you are. I thought I heard someone. They should make it so the bounty you get scales with a level difference. That's a brilliant idea. I like that. They absolutely should. Like, if you have not already put that on the Fallout 76 Reddit, that's a good candidate. Maybe I'll do that later today. Scales with a level difference. So if level 200 goes around killing level 5s, everyone who's also high level will go after them for the bounty. You got it. Yeah, and if you can actually pitch in to increase the bounty a little bit, like not even if it's not your bounty, so that way if other people who want to control how you play the game, like other high levels, who are going to have more of a surplus of caps, if they see something done and they want to put a bounty on someone else's head where they already have one for having, because the game detected that they were a jerk, then you could increase it. That would be awesome too. So that way, people in the game get to, as a group, sort of control, not dictate, but they get to influence what kind of game it is. So that would be pretty awesome. Let's go down here. This is usually a good run too. Be a good run both for supplies and experience, depending on what's down there. So this town in particular, though, also caters to my sniper build, because I can just get up on the roof and wander around, pick on everyone from up there. I actually used to, my character lived down in this area, and you can build, the way the ceiling in the game works, you could build something that let you get all the way up on the water tower, which was awesome. And I actually had a couple weapons that were long enough range that I could be targeting things almost all the way down here. Not with a lot of accuracy, but still, grenade launchers, that kind of thing. You can get some serious ranges on this. So I'd go up into the... Can you see it from here? Yeah, over there. Oh, there's a glowing dude. That's what I like to see. You all stay over there. It's more fun when you're over there. And he's like, there's someone over there killing everyone. Let's go get him. So, nope. Yeah, that 2.5 times bonus from sneak attacks. I just stand 200 feet away and crouch, and suddenly I get way more damage. Hard to turn that down. Which is also why I turned into a... I don't know what you call it, a pincushion as soon as everyone gets up in my face, gets close. Because there goes that bonus. Not so tough now, guy, are you? Ignore the guy wandering through town, killing everyone. I'm just going up on the roof. Hello. Troubleshooter's combat rifle. Yeah, it's some good stuff. That's maybe the first one I've seen in a long time. I might try to develop. I don't think I've used a combat rifle in this game. So, going into the silos, I've talked about this on other streams, where I'm expecting, based on the little teeny bit I know, because I'm trying not to look at too much, look at all the good stuff. I'm expecting, like, I mean, they basically tell you there's lots and lots of very high-level robots in there. So I'm trying to think of things that will help me, oops, against that. Nope, we want the Nuka-Cola. There we go. And turn that into a grenade. This is so unfair, isn't it? Oh, well. yeah, so I'm looking for things to focus specifically on robots, so that when I go into the silo, I'm not instantly handed my hat right as I go through the door, and can't deal with robots running up in my face, using high damage energy weapons and just generally pummeling me. Combination wrench has lead, yay. Syringer ammo. No, another Nuka-Cola. We'll get lots and lots of Nuke grenades coming up here. I actually think I've got a bunch of Nuka-Cola stashed at home, too, that I need to go through. Whoops. I'll go down and start gathering stuff. As delayed reaction. Oh, wait, I'm dead. Falls over. Anyway. I feel like my brain's got 3 or 4 topics going all at once now. Anything? Pulse mine? I'm too clumsy to use mines, honestly. Every time I try, I blow myself up. Almost invariably. Like, set a mine, step on the mine. That's how I do. They say, hear more squishy feet. I got that, right? Yeah. Surprising to me, the difference in experience between these guys and, say, the ones at White Springs. Woo. Big rumble there. Excuse me. Where are you? Oh, nope, that's just a bit of dust, apparently. There's one. Oh, shoot. There we go. And there's my copyright warning. I think we're just about done. Like, even if there are 1 or 2 left, very little risk of getting swarmed at this point. And if I do, they're all comparatively low level. Can I jump down here? I don't think I've ever tried this. Whoop! Okay, yeah, close enough. And we'll make this a general supply run. Like, I'm going to grab absolutely everything I can find. I'm set for Radaway. We don't need that. So, just in contrary to what I just said. Grab everything that has steel, lead, all the basics. Wood blocks, I did not know for the longest time, have lead in them too. So if you're trying to build your own ammo a lot, you'd see those things quite... Most of the toys actually have lead. Definitely worth picking up. And then for getting steel, I mean, aside from all this stuff, all the obvious things, there are... Oh, grab the ammo. Oh, yeah, someone's buying the diluted Stimpaks. Got a regular, very profitable Stimpak business going now. You just get the ammo factory for ammo and lead. Oh, yeah! Yeah, it's funny. I have not used the... I keep wanting to call them like farms or settlements, but the workshops, I really haven't used those much. A little bit more lately when suddenly to build all the ultracite armor I was trying to make, I needed silver in abundance. And there's one, it's by the racetrack, I think it is, that there are like 3 different silver deposits all in one place. So like finally committing to doing the silo run totally changed my profile in terms of like the kind of stuff I go look for. And that and having that infinite scrap box, it's kind of like now, why not grab everything? Like go on scrap runs, grab absolutely everything you can. Store it away. It's not going to spoil. Boiled water I don't need so much. So do I think Bethesda is going to delay the launch of the Wastelanders again? I feel a little silly having these my own props picked up, but hey, they work. Very likely, I think. So I work for a company that does remote work all the time. Like 65% of our development staff is remote, and we're a good-sized company. We've got over 2,000 people total. So, and even so, even with all that, this whole, social isolation, self-isolation thing is taking a toll on them because the other 35% that aren't accustomed to it are having to adapt. So most companies trying to get used to Zoom and remote meetings and all that, I could see their development staff maybe needing a little more time to polish things off. Development, testing, the whole deal. It's the sort of thing you can do remote, but that doesn't mean you're going to be good at doing it remote as a group of distributed people. So, and the other thing for me is if Bethesda needs time to make it work, take it. We do not need another farce like the last couple everythings that they've released lately. So, it's funny, Whoop! Hi there. I missed you earlier. I've not had many troubles at all. I've had a couple crashes. Frequent server disconnects for a while, but that was probably also our network. Our network connection right now stinks. And I have a new router on the way to hopefully deal with that. So I didn't see a lot of the things that people understandably, reasonably were really upset about when the game launched, and they were having like bugs that made the game so you couldn't play it, It's a totally different deal than what I experienced. But just for their own reputation and to be able to enjoy the game, yeah, man, take all the time you need. You lost a character to bugs. Oh, that sucks. So, what happened? I know you're probably playing too, so as you have time, I'd be interested in hearing. So now that you mention that, my son may actually be in that same spot too. His game, suddenly started telling him, no, you modified some files, therefore you're not allowed to play. And he's like, I did not modify anything. He's not the hacky, cheaty sort anyway, so... But anyway, yeah, so we've been trying to uninstall, reinstall, trying to get his game back in gear for a long time now. So that counts. I think that is a bug that makes it... He hasn't lost the character yet, but he might. And just all the time lost, not being able to play the game really sucks too. You wore power armor during the mining quest and your character bugged out. You couldn't put on armor or equip weapons. Wow. And that lasted, that persisted across saves too then. Yeah, that would probably put me off. I can understand that might put me off the game for a while. I'm trying to think, I've probably had that. It's funny, personally, I have because I worked in software, and this tends to be for a lot of people I know, when you work in the field, it can make you less tolerant of what to other people might be even a minor problem. So when I run into something, there's a major issue like that, I'm like, yep, nope, that's it, I'm out. So, also your friends list didn't work for a long time. Oh, friends list. Shows a difference of style and play, and I unfortunately have not I've not made great use of the friends list. In fact, reaching out to you the other day was one of the first, you know what? Seems like a nice guy. I should reach out and, might be fun to team up sometime. So I've not used it that much. But yeah, again, that I could see where that would drive someone nuts. Might put them off the game for a bit. Yeah, so for me, the other thing with the friends list, like my whole, except for my daughter, my wife and my son both play. My wife plays a lot. I mean, she played more than I did for a long time. She may have more hours in on this game than I do. The problem is, because of some physical constraints, she plays on PlayStation. So I'm on PC. I gotta have my mouse. I try to go back and play using the controller, and it's just like, here, we're gonna blindfold you and tie your hands and tie your shoes together. Go shoot people, and try not to die. It is just. So when I play, I'm basically her meat shield. I'm there to run into the areas that she doesn't want to run into, trying to help out with stuff. Like I'm the one who doesn't need to be afraid of dying. I'm just there to be her lackey. But it would be fun to actually be able to, yeah, play with more teams more often. So, and yeah, again, I think the Wastelanders will change that dynamic too a little bit as you start getting people explicitly aligning along factions. That's right, Surrender Ammo. Bleh. It should be interesting to see how that changes the social dynamic in the game. No, normally I don't have any known need for ceramics, I think it is that you get from these. But I might at some point. They're there. I have Hermione's purse in terms of storage. Let's just grab everything. Just cleaning the place out. Whoops. Bulk ceramics sell for a bit. That is also a really good point. So my wife plays a lot more intentionally, I think. I've changed that a little bit. But anyway, the point is she would go and be like, she used to grab burned books all the time because she could sell them for a cap. So she had a much better cap stash than I did. So yeah, I have not made great use of like the bulking selling sort of thing. But I've also now, I mean, most of the money I need, oh, hey, a bobblehead, I get from finding stuff like this, and then I'll just sell it in a vending machine for cheap. My camp is in the Flatwoods area, so you get a lot of new folks coming through. That line in the song always throws me off. What did she say? Oh, never mind. Yeah, so I make traveling money off of selling stim packs and that kind of thing for cheap. And that's been enough. For a while, I had a little more ambition, and I was trying to save up to buy some of the serum formulas, some of the recipes, and maybe sometime. For now, I just kind of let it go. You're a skeleton. I think that's probably enough. So you need to set up your vending machines. You also have a good sort of mid-level... Good spot of mid-level players is you're right next to the top of the world. Yeah, really. Yeah, so the other thing that my son did this way more extreme than I did. But early on, I put my camp somewhere that was just a little out of my range in terms of, like, the enemies that were there. So every day, get up in the morning, go out, and run for your life. But build up a lot of experience and find a lot of really cool stuff that you could, like weapons that you can scrap and get the mods. You just have a morning routine. You go through. And that's a little tougher now. I've kind of hit the point where like I could find someplace where, yeah, I'd have to run for my life every morning and maybe level up faster. Not really focused on that as much. It's more fun to meet folks and help them out and that sort of thing. Okay. I'm going to scrap everything. And I'm probably... How far over my limit am I? That's a lot. So I've been avoiding moving my tent because it's super handy to be able to fast travel for free over to White Springs. But we'll take this one hit just so I don't have to slow walk all the way back to White Springs carrying a load of scrapped junk. Whoops. And that letter. There we go. Boop. And I've already cooked everything. Everything is good. We're done. Okay. Oh, the weapons. We gotta go take care of those. Silly me, I forgot. Picked up a bunch of rifles and stuff that I need to scrap for the steel. Okay. Let's think perks here for a minute. Oh, look at that. We still have chemists and stuff. I'm so terrible at that. Always forget. Need to put a big sticker right in front, right on the end of my hat. It says, swap out your perks. And Scrapper goes back on. Super Duper's still on. So I've been losing 15% damage. It hasn't hurt, but glad I saw that now. But we don't need that right now. We'll just go ahead and put Bloody Mess back on. Everything else is good. Level 3 glow sight. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so let's scrap. Hello? There we go. Go to weapons, and don't need that. That's not the one I saw earlier. The one I saw earlier, which won't show up in the list because it's a legendary. Okay. Super paranoid about accidentally... Oh, so there we go. So actually I need to look for some other combat. Was it combat shotgun or a combat rifle? Anyway, I need to look for some more so I can scrap them so that I can get more of the plans. More of the mods. Auto pistol. The rest are favorites, and now we're done. Head back out. Boy, I'm still overburdened. How badly? Not terrible. What else have I picked up that's... We'll treat ourselves to some whiskey. We're lugging around like a whole shelf full of whiskey here. There we go. As everyone knows, a whole bottle of whiskey helps you run faster. I guess. There's all that. How are we doing now? Still kind of on the limit. What else can I put in there? Like we really don't need all the booze. The Dictol, I know where it is. I can come get it. Don't need the antibiotics. Those I'll sell later. Definitely don't need the boiled water. I picked those up on accident. We'll leave the bourbon and get rid of the rest of the stuff, the wine and that kind of thing. 5 buff out. That's fine. Glowing blood. Those are fine. I'll put the honey away. Does the honey... Honey doesn't have a condition. That's interesting, so it doesn't spoil. Bunch of Nutricolas. We'll turn those into grenades later. Keep that so that we can use it in a pinch. In case I get my butt handed to me again, which seems to be happening pretty regularly now. We'll sell that. Keep those. We don't need the rum. Don't need all the whiskey. Or the wine. How are we now? Much, much better. Alright, let's head up to White Springs. I'll set up my tent there again. And I'm going to go check on the codes board. I'm kind of curious to see how fast they generate. I've never seen more letters added like midday. I don't know when the cutoff period is, or if you even have to like leave the game and rejoin for it to take effect. But that has been a slow process. I've been hoping so bad to find something in the game like, hey, if you know where to look, you can go and you'll find hints to tell you the cipher words. Like something that requires effort is good. I don't always want a freebie. It's one a day. Yeah, I know that is so slow, man. Like, it's very different than I expected. I mean, I know they need to do something to kind of control the rate at which you got them, but I thought they would have controlled that through getting the code pieces, right? The 8 code pieces that you go out hunting for. But then they turned around and they've got that whole the location system in there, so that can be an hour or two or whatever, and you're done. Whoops. We always get a glitch in the Matrix right as I walk through the door there. I don't know why that is. Like I said, we've had network issues, and it always makes me want to turn around and check for red lights. Can Bethesda break their trend, or is the wasteland... that's... if I could set the bot so that it asks things in a specific order, I would, but it's kind of random. It's going to be chock full of bugs. So, for what it's worth, yeah, I think it's going to be chock full of bugs. I just hope that's, unfortunately, or maybe it doesn't matter, that's kind of Bethesda's style. They have a very loose approach to their release criteria. There are always going to be things, I think, from them where you get glitches. There are still things in Fallout 4 that I wish they'd fix. Not that I'd go back and play at this point necessarily. But yeah, I hoped for a long time that they were going to fix some things in there, and they never did. They just have this sort of baseline of bugs in all their stuff. So the other thing I want to check here, sorry, I'm going back and forth. So Missile Silo Alpha, so we've got Fartel still. Farm? Every time I look at this, my brain wants to engage and like, no, you can do it. I'm like, man, there are at least 5 letters missing. It's interesting that the A's in the second place there, because that... Hi, lady. That means that you're not going to have the A after the E, which would have been my first guess for the other letter there. So what else could go there? Could be an I. Anyway. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here we've got 4, and over here we've got C-like. And 5. So they seem to come in at different rates, too. I don't know. Strikes me as weird. We'll take our Nuka Quantum. Head up. Set up our tent. Yeah. Come on, man. Go up here. Set up our fast travel tent. And in setting the fast travel tent up here, I also found a hole in the earth. There's a spot right between the rocks where I put it last time, where I'd run out, hang right to go head up the hill, and fall through and see the barren underbelly of existence in the game. And so I'd have to, and I'd get permanently stuck, so I'd have to fast travel out just to make sure I didn't fall into oblivion. So we'll see if we can avoid that. I don't know what would have happened had I been over encumbered and I fell through that spot. Somewhere along here. And so there's where the door is. So I want my tent set up somewhere right along here. Oh, yeah, if I could have it. No, it's not going to. It looked like it. I feel like I'm sinking. It's happening. Right there. Okay. I'm not over encumbered, right? Yeah. And we walk. We walk. There it is. Slight problem, right? So, just note to self, wake up, come out of the tent in the morning, don't go left. And thankfully, this has worked before anyway. Oh, is it not going to let me? Oh, I'm too close now. So I'll go to the bunker instead. Dang it. Yeah, I guess if otherwise, if I got stuck there, I could just, quit out and rejoin. But problem with that is you end up losing certain opportunities. Well, this is a little too on the edge here. This is a problem. let's move that. Nope. Come on. That one. There we go. What's funny is if it won't let me set it up because, no, there's already a tent there. It's like, yes, but there won't be when we're done. So it's okay. There we go. Let's go over and look at that again. It's right there. You can actually... Whoop! Okay, it's a little sooner than that. Now I can fast travel to the tent. I wonder if I could set up like some pylons right there. You can't move them around in this game though, like you could in the other one. I'm pretty sure you could set up pylons in 4. It's actually been a while. Okay. I don't think I can actually build here though, right? Tents don't let you do that? Yeah. Tents let you... Like if I had a camp here, I would absolutely set up a little warning thing. Okay. Let's take a picture. Just so I can... I'll post that later. All the way over. ProSnap camera. Found the Bermuda Triangle. Turns out it's in Appalachia. It's not out in the ocean like everyone thought. Okay. So, hope you're having a good time in your silo run. Hope everything's going well for you. And we've respawned the bad guys here. So we will respawn some bullets. He does yoga frequently. Oh! Thought he was going to die. He's like, nope, still alive. Never mind. Dead now. And right in the noggin. See if we can scare anyone else out. I think there's probably another one over there. Or not. I was wrong. Okay. Let's fast travel in. Oh, look, there's where I died last time. Yeah, we'll go to the lookout and walk down the hill from there. Oh, yeah, I've got some diluted ones for sale, but I have plenty. I can give you some. Let me know where you want to meet, and I'll set some out for you. It says he's alive. Oh yeah, turns out he is. Was. That last shot was unfortunate. Not that it matters to him anymore. Ha ha ha. Whoop! Keep faking him out here. And we'll jump over the ledge and break our legs. But now... Okay, now nothing. They're not coming that way. I was going to say, I was waiting for them to run up to the ledge so I could turn around and do the distance. The sniping thing. Go to my camp. Sounds good. I will be there in just a moment. Look at him go. That dude was an athlete in his former life. What? I think it's done. You can probably power down your face. I don't know if maybe they even, like, improved some of the animations down here, but seriously, that dude, like... That was a legendary leap. Olympic long jump level. Okay. Okay. So let's see. We will... I should salute back, but can't. So we'll just do this. Ta-da! You've got much more... Here, I got it. Hang on. There we go. Oh, you can't always choose your neighbors. Okay. Let's go to stim packs. Yeah, I'm already at full health. That's because I don't want to actually take one. I want to drop, say, 6. Yeah, drop it. And we'll move around. And I don't have any of the fancy, like, hey, look, I made a present.
Thank you.
Things. You're very welcome. Anything else you need while I'm here?
No, I already stole your water to use as healing.
That's cool. That's why it's there. All right. Have a good one.
Go kill more Assaultrons.
Oh, is that the silo thing? All right. Have fun. And I'm going to go get killed, but not by Assaultrons. I don't know why. I always think White Springs is going to be down here. Back up to the lookout. All the duels up there. And there's one of my favorite shots out of the Silly Poses of Death series. You know, I actually should start gathering those up. I've only got a couple. But you get some really epic, like, unfortunate poses of death in this game. Are you alive again? No. Because it happened once before. It could happen again. Got some lead. We're going west. We don't want to go west. We want to go this way. Whoops. So yeah, that was actually kind of fun. That was like an epic leap off the cliff here. Absolutely worth the damage that I took. Far better that than getting, like, pummeled to death by, you know, angry duels. Tried that. It's no fun. Not just yours, lady. We're all here with you. I don't know why this just queued up again, but yeah. So my son, speaking of putting your camp somewhere dangerous, when he was very low level, like he was just starting out. Like he wasn't like level 5 or anything, but still very low level. He put his camp in the cranberry bog, and I was like, "What are you doing? Like, seriously, you're going to die every day." But yeah, I think it actually helped. I think it eventually got to be a little too much. Come on, bats. $215 experience per hound. Whoa!
Hostile utilizing stealth tactics.
Whoop. It's not me. I'm just looking for... There we go. So, looking for gears, wasn't sure if you knew. The adjustable wrenches, which you find lots and lots of places, all have a gear in them. Sorry. So there was a legendary dog over here. Which, that's pretty impressive if you're a dog and you've actually achieved legendary status. Unless I guess you're Benji and it's the 1970s. But yeah, I don't see him now. I was hoping to find another thing I could at least turn into a script. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And... no thanks. But interesting to find that just lying around. You know, the one other thing I should have done is manufacture some nuke grenades. There's no one in there now. Okay. Legendary, gangrenous, yada yada yada. From back here, you ain't so tough. Like it's actually fairly generous in the margin, you know, where he's still running away. Um, that's creepy as hell. Anyway, you know, where they let you still get that 2.5 times multiplier. There are a lot of cases where if you're far enough away, they have very clearly seen you. And you still get the bonus. There we go. What did we get? Stalkers, single action revolver, 25% faster fire rate. That might be interesting for that. I will try that one out in a little bit here. 25%. I'm not sure whether that would really, if you'd really feel it while you're using it or not. Definitely worth a try. Sounds like the party started without me, which is probably okay. Yeah, he's still cool enough. Up till now, I've been running up to the houses like, oh, this won't be so bad. We'll just go in, get tons of experience. Now I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm guaranteed to die at least once. And I don't want it. I don't like it. For some people, that's just how they play. For me, it feels bad. Like I just recently heard for the first time about the idea of doing a bloodied build. I mean, there's been the option to do that kind of stuff forever. It was so far out of my sense of what I wanted to do or how I wanted to play. I'm like, well, you could, but you wouldn't, right? It's like, no, a lot of people, that's their norm. Hello. I hear your friends coming, so I'm jumping the hedge. Whoop. We run and we run and we run, and then we turn around and look. Oh, you're too close and I'm too slow, man. Yeesh. Reload that thing all the way. I'm like crouching, like maybe he doesn't see me. Maybe, just maybe, he's kind of blind and I can still get that bonus. It's like, dude, he's following you around. He's tracking you. And he's beating the living snot out of you. I think he sees you. Oh, can't go that way for that. Anything? Oh, that was a letter there. Nope. So yeah, the whole stagger thing with bears. Bears and certain ghouls, as we're seeing here, and Mirelurk Kings are all absolutely the worst. Mirelurk Kings, I think, are probably my least favorite thing to encounter. Feels like there is nothing I can do to prepare. And especially if you run into them someplace like the Wendigo Cave, you're in close quarters, you can't get away, you can't get out. They're just going to walk up and beat the crud out of you over and over again. And there's nothing you can do about it. And I have it on video. I have a demonstration. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, boy, here we go. 4 of them. Oh, let go, let go, let go, let go. Let go and run. Jeez. Stop grunting. It's making you run slower. What? The ones can also cloak. Yeah, they're terrifying. Woo! Speaking of terrifying. The first time I ran into one of those in Fallout 4, I literally ran halfway across the map trying to get away from it. I did not have a decent weapon to use against it. And for some... Oh, now they're all just fighting. Again, he's like, hey, that jerk is back. The guy with the sniper rifle. There we go. Yeah, so first time I ever encountered one, I managed to survive, but I literally ran. It was like one of the roads that ran kind of up the center of the map. And I ran from almost down by Diamond City all the way up to one of the northern outposts, trying desperately not to die and to get away from the stupid thing. I can't even remember what it was that, like, why I couldn't just, like, drop stuff and maybe just let myself get killed and come back later, but I lived. I don't remember if I killed it or not, but I remember running. And running backwards, trying to shoot it as I went. Dad, I have something. So the only gun I have that really works better that isn't the ultrasight one is this one, and I'm having trouble making enough ammo for it too. So I think that's the other thing I might do here briefly, is hop back up to my camp. I saw the M in my brain's like, Med-X, grab it. It's just Mentats, dang it. We're in here. Radix. No, we got plenty of Radix. Okay. I'm not over encumbered. I have how many caps? That's crazy. It's almost doubled. Yeah, close. Yeah, since the last time I looked. What does he about making a couple batches of ammo here? What ammo does it use? It uses 308s, but it uses them very, very rapidly. So you need a lot of them, unfortunately. It does awesome damage. Just in terms of like if I need a gun where they're starting to swarm like that, if I have enough ammo, it does the job. But I empty the thing out so fast. It only takes 1 or 2 encounters, and that's it. I'm done. Like even the prime receiver 50 caliber, I have to keep a couple thousand ammo in that thing, but that lasts a long time. Yeah, right. So I can make my own 308s, and I've got a bunch of perks that help with it, but yeah, it's still a chore. Scrap and store the stuff. Okay, so what do we need? We're going to go into perks, and first thing is take off action roll. Whoops. And go back up and go back there, and there we go. Ammo smith. So we make nearly twice as much ammo each time we make it. And the other thing is super duper. I think that's about it. Everything else, like, if I don't have the supplies to do it, that's it, I'm done. So let's see what we can make. So go to 308s, we're going to make 20... That's the other thing, you only make 20 some odd at a time. And that's with that 80% bonus. Jeez. But we duped it right in the first try, so we'll keep going here. How many are we... Okay, so all my piddly little pick up the plane blocks, you know, finding lead one piece at a time is kind of paid off. So... Still not going to be able to make a ton, but we'll spend all of our ammo rebuilding right now on this. And this might be the biggest batch I've made in a long time. There's that. We can... I was going to say we can top it off with some other stuff, but I'm just going to leave it. The other thing, the grenades... What am I missing for that? Oh, I just don't have the perk enabled. Okay. We'll go do that next. What do you mean no? Nope, there's a reason. Pharmacist and first aid and put on demolition expert, I think. Oh, yeah, so we duped some more ammo there. That's good. Grenades. Neutral grenade. There we go. Got 7 stored away. See how many we can make total. That didn't dupe even once. Only need to do launch prep for the nuke. Hey, cool. Alright. Oh, it did. Okay. I'll take it. So for the nuclear grenades, we got 2 dupes out of that. Excellent. And then, what about the 308 ammo? How are we doing now? See, it looks like a lot. It really isn't. Like, that's going to get used up super, super fast. But it's what we can do. So I'm going to take a little intermission here. And I will be back shortly. I've been playing for a long time. I need just a little break. Make sure she's well fed and taken care of here. And what do we have to eat? Treat ourselves to some funnel cake. Yeah, looks like we mainly got the grilled radstone, so that's fine. Yeah, that's good. And we'll have a rest so that when I get back, when you're well rested, you get the bonus experience. And I will be watching for the nuke. I don't know how long it takes from the point you're at to the final thing. Either way, I'm good. So, yeah, let's see. We'll put up the little screen here, and we'll see you again shortly. Enjoy the music while I'm gone. And we're back, but now with audio. And she hasn't starved to death. She doesn't seem dehydrated. You know, it's kind of interesting. I'm actually liking those auto prompt questions that come up. I just feel like I need to add more than, say, 3 or 4 on the list. Wow, it's foggy. I don't think I've ever seen it this foggy. Seriously. This looks like where I grew up. Which was right on the ocean, and so it got foggy all the time. Have to get a key card. You completely forgot to get one. Are those transferable? If they are, I bet they are. I don't even know where to look for this thing. N. Oh, the alphabet's huge. If you want to get your own, of course, you know, I understand that too. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm like, nah, I want to do it myself. But I think I have... Oh, maybe not. I thought I had one. Unless it's under a name that I'm not expecting, because sometimes they name things funny. I would have expected under... Nuclear. I'm willing to bet I have one. I have no idea what the specific name is, so I can't even look it up. Let's go to miscellaneous. Maybe I'm carrying the thing around. There it is. I have one. Let me know if you're game. Here. If it's okay with you. Oops. I can do this. I really can. Okay, apparently you can't use the cursor to go over there to that thing. We'll try that. So the reason I'm doing that is maybe I can leave the chat on. In fact, let me check my audio settings. Cool. Let's go to audio, voice chat mode. Let's do team. So now, and hopefully it isn't... Oh, I've still got push to talk. Let's fix that too. For the moment, go to audio, and push to talk is off. So now when I blah blah blah, you should actually hear it. I heard, oh, we're not using that ammo. Not on that guy. That ammo is for the... That ammo is for guests. Wait, no. Special occasions?
I'll take the new key. I'll take the key card if you have one.
Yeah.
Instead of flying in circles, the Vertibot is flying in a straight line.
Oh, yay. Oh, this is someone else. We will say, how do? Yep, so I'm at my camp. I just about ran up to a total stranger and gave them a key card because I wasn't paying attention. That would have been funny. There you are. Let's go find it again. Nuclear key card. Drop it. So it is sitting up here on the, what, third tier, up where the workbenches are. There you go. There you go. Oh, were you...
Right. I can go set off a nuke now.
Awesome. All right, well, I will go watch the glow from a distance. Actually, I'll I've got to do all the different perk and armor and all the swaps for my power armor to go down there, so I'll start on that. That's another thing about this game, man. It's the swaps for doing different like modes are just crazy. So much stuff you got to do. Okay, let's see. Ultrasight chassis. There we go. And we'll take off all the other stuff. Backpack, left leg, right arm. Let's see. Anything else I need? I think that's it for the basics. I'm going to change my audio settings again. Real quick. Audio. Area. Push to talk on. Oh, they're good. Hey, let me know if you need anything specific. I might have it if it isn't in the machines. Okay. I didn't see what they need. Sorry, I didn't see your emote there if you needed something. Cool. Alrighty. We're good. Alright, so we got all that. We're going to need some fusion cores. That's the other thing. We carry around those things all the time because they're ridiculously heavy. That's that. And now the perk swap. Get rid of Demolition Expert. We'll leave that off of there too for the moment. And build back up because I can't remember the exact combo. Those two so that it doesn't get damaged as much. Oh, right. And then it's Pharmacist or First Aid. We'll do First Aid. Take off Super Duper. Bloody Mestos back on. What is Curator? I don't remember seeing that. Benefits of bobbleheads and magazines last twice as long. Huh, okay. Never noticed that one. Anything else I got to swap? We got the level 3 glow sight. Action Girl is back on. We are set. I think I have plenty of stim packs, but let's check. Medics is what's running out. Man, those are hard to keep up. I need to find a recipe for those. Yeah, 20 stim packs you would hope would be fine. And don't think we should need any more meat or anything. Alright, so now let's just head down there and find a good seat. Wait for the show. Nice. Yeah, so you say that like literally just as I'm like, you know, teleporting into the blast radius. So, but let her rip, man. This should be fun.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
Awesome.
Please.
Nice to think I had some small part in this.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Run away. Woo, I'm still in the hot zone. Get out of there, man. Although, I mean, I want to be just outside it. Oop. And then I gotta deal with you. Clumsier than your siblings. If they're there, that should take them down a notch. I'm still in the hot zone, man. I don't know. Oh, geez, I'm in the hot zone. I've got a bunch of goons chasing me. This is what I did this for. Reload it. Go ahead and reload it. You should reload it. Reload the gun now. So you can see, I mean, the gun does outstanding damage. How much ammo did we just use? About 50? How far? So I'm right on the edge. This is probably good. Waiting for it. In fact, let me take my picture off of here for right now. Just so that, so I had the recording without voice, music, or anything. We're just going to see the nuke. Watch it from down the road. Anyway, I was going to say, I don't know how far away you really have to be to avoid the risk of annihilation, honestly. I hear it. Here it comes. That was so worth it. That was outstanding, man. It will respawn right in the middle. I was barely on the edge there. That was too cool. Like, I don't care if I lost some stuff there. That was good. Should have been pretty free and clear, though. Should have been fine. Wow. Yeah, this is fun because, again, I've never, most of the time when I go into one of these, it's pretty long after they've already been set off. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am. Only problem now is it seems to have killed my audio. Like, I can't hear myself walking. Wow. So I'm kind of waiting to see a Scorch Beast running around or something. It's a little eerie without the sound of my own footsteps here. Like the blast deafened me or something. One other perk I need to put on. Stare concentrated fire will do green thumb. And double all the stuff we grab. Although I don't know what I'm going to use those for. And it begins. Seriously. That is a lot of leveling up. accidentally leaving the blast zone here. Let's go back in.
This is an active work site. Guests are advised to stand clear.
Where? Oh, sorry, I gotta turn right. Gotta go this way. There we go.
That sounds nice. Ooh. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, the floor feels really nice. Did you get all the kittens sucked up over here? So bad. Thank you for all your hard work. You did not sweep the back bathroom or scrub it. So eventually, if you'd sweep the back bathroom. Okay. Thank you. This looks really nice, Maddie. And the floor feels clean. You slept in here, right?
Too quiet.
Oh
What's
my
that?
god, there goes my camp.
You like it better? Huh, interesting.
That's the 5th time this week.
Oh wow.
Oh, I gotta repair the vendors. Set up a little shop.
Yeah, it's a downside of building your camp around here. It's gonna take a regular beating with all the people who like to detonate things in White Springs. So again, this is the first time I've been this early in on a detonation. I'm kind of surprised. I did expect to see like lots and lots of irradiated things, glowing things, like right away. But
We're
it's
gonna do
been a little bit, and I'm not seeing anything yet.
fridge for dinner.
No storage. Oh, I was just in the wrong spot. There's some.
Oh. Then do you have?
Oh, and there's the culprit himself.
Hey, Maddie. If you're gonna, brave the elements, I think we're low on pasta.
Tons.
Okay.
Yeah, I've just been in the wrong spot, man. What is that under there? How did he get under the porch? We gotta wait for the next wave to respawn here now. Come on, keep it going.
Right now, I don't want us to waste any trips because I don't want us to be exposed very often. So, and whatever you can do, hand sanitizer.
Wow.
Well, anyway, like they showed a video the other day. You would know better.
Awesome range on that, man.
They showed the lady shopping.
Ooh, you bastard!
And then she takes her off and she said, "Sure," you know what I mean? And it's like, already that she's not just take them off when you got.
Wanna get a shot?
Suffering from radworms. Where is that roar I'm hearing? Huh.
Because now the latest thing is all the COVID numbers are a scam because people that have died have other health issues.
Head to the Gold Club building. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know where that is. At least not by name. I have an idea of which building you're talking about. I head in what I think is that general direction here. Carcasses everywhere. Exploded cars.
Those facts are irrelevant and those people don't count.
Man, the radiation's hitting me way harder than it normally does.
Lover and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, no, no.
Oh, yeah, I kind of figured. When you said gold or whatever, I was... like, I don't know it by that name, but I think I know what you're talking about. And they're all, yeah. I have an idea, just not orienting myself very well to get there. Oh, there we go. I see a gang. Before I go over, I gotta... We have a disease cure, right? Yeah. I'm wondering if the radworms are actually making me somehow more valuable to rad damage. There we go. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, there you're back. Reloading. I'll be with you in just a moment, sir.
3-star legendary over here.
Oh, there, I've got like 4,
Behind you. You should shoot this one behind you. It's a 3-star.
okay. Gadzooks. There we go. All the goodies. Nice. Points. Yeah. It's curious to see how much the experience meter gone up again. I mean, I just leveled up. And I'm about a third of the way through again, just from that one encounter. So the last time I was here, I was having trouble finding Violet Flux. I think, based on what I saw, I should be able to find it in the... whatever they're called, the Snaptails or whatever, that are in the... near the water. So I might go look for that. I'm probably over thirsty too. Let's deal with that. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get myself oriented here. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the building. Oh, you can't fast travel thing here. That's right. Alright, alright. What is that? Come on, let go. There we go. What just happened?
Today, security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions.
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Everything's all quiet, peaceful in here. Oh, come on, man. Where's the front door? Give me a front door. There we go. That is a slow door. Put that back up there. Okay. So somewhere along here. Yeah, that's still the road. Oh, well, there's this guy. Or not. He's gone now. Nope, there he is. Nice meat. Oh well. I'll admit, I'm a little surprised. So normally when I'm going through something like this, I've got that. I have a level 1 glowing sights. It does the extra damage against glowing things. I expected I should be doing like 60% more damage against them, and I'm just not. It's going fine. I mean, I'm not taking a lot of damage or anything. It's just not quite as stellar as I would have expected. Everybody's already dead there. We'll move on. Oh, Scorched. I have some special weapons for you too. Not getting the, yeah, I think he's dead, dude. Bunch of glowing meat and that's it. Yeah, we're outside the nuke zone now. So I might be out of luck in terms of the violet flux. That's okay though. Come on. There we go. Not bad. Not stellar, not bad. Let him take them.
Damage to perimeter wall detected. Commencing repairs.
So somewhere along here, must be near the bridges. Yeah. Although it looks like, again, I'm getting a little out of the... Oh, there we go. So they aren't glowing or anything. A crackle tail. There we go. There's the violet flux. I figured there had to be some around here. I could not... I don't know why. I didn't see these last time. Didn't think to try. Having a hell of a time finding violet flux around here, but apparently that's like the main source where you get it here. Hopefully these are just far enough inside the area that they will work too. Snaptail. Yeah, those are just regular snaptails. We want the crackle tails. Here's someone over there. Yeah, a couple of them. We'll go say hi. So that gun doesn't have any problem staggering them. Yeah, I've got plenty of ionized meat. Oh! Didn't even see you. You look stuck. So it looks kind of like the ones inside the buildings maybe don't generate the same level of like the irradiated fluids or the hardened mass, that kind of thing. See if we can find another stream. Don't remember where all the bridges are, though. That looks like one, but again, I think we're going into the clear. Yeah. And it doesn't go over a stream, it just goes over a road. So yeah, you're kind of... Boy, that's too bad. You're really limited in terms of the violet flux in this area. And that's the main thing I need for making the ultrasight ammo for this gun. So I'll be able to make some when I get back, I think. A little bit. Come on. There we go. Dead ones. Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm probably good to go here. And... yeah. Pardon me for a moment.
Play will when I go.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Let's see, checking the map, I'm wondering if some areas more on the, well, pretty close to where I am, really, on the perimeter, might have some additional crackle tails, or whatever you want to call them. What are neutron pods? Cobalt. Okay. No mutated ferns or anything? Maybe? Something? Red berries are yellow, right? Yeah. What was that? Anti-armor pistol? Okay. What is going on over there? Why aren't you guys glowing? I don't know. They must have wandered into the area or something. No ferns, huh? Oh, there we go. There's the old gang. Looking a little greener than usual. Yeah, and still no ferns. Where you go? Chock full of good stuff. Over encumbered, but that's fine. We're actually not too far off at all from the tent. I wonder how my tent did, actually. I don't think I've ever had my tent inside one of the blast regions. Oh, yeah, my dropped loot from standing inside the blast radius. Totally forgot about that. What was it? Water glue, soap, and a pencil. really hoping to find some ferns over here. I'm just not seeing anything at all. And probably almost just walked down into that hole in the earth too. Alright, well, I think that might be it. Just because, again, there was that one teeny little spot that I already got some of the violet flux from. And it seems like that's the only place in here today that actually has any. So let's drop a bunch of stuff off. Okay, so that did enough. I can travel back now. Probably can't fast travel from here, can I? Or I guess I could. Should be able to. Yeah, there we go. So, thanks very much to Selbert for setting off the nuke. Glad I could help a little bit. It's a good haul of stuff and a good pile of experience there. Seems so quiet here now. But again, part of that's because my eardrums are still apparently popped. There you go. I knew there was another one of you. So, come on, hop up over. There we go. So before it goes bad, it goes inert. Let's go process as much of the flux as we can. And see what we need to do here. As always, switch to super duper. Excuse me. I'm going to see if I have a piece of armor that I can put on, even if it's just to do this. Super duper should be just about it. A chemist doesn't impact this at all. Anything like that. So the rest will leave there. Just take off the bulky armor. That's why it's not. Why won't it do it? Okay. Anything else? Oh, the luck thing. I'm like, there was something else. I can't remember. So we'll look at the apparel and see if I have some legendaries that improve luck. +1 charisma. Nope. +1 luck. We'll wear it. Oh, no, it's not what I wanted to do. Darn it. It's always weird where you can see it like mutating you to fit in the armor. You can see your arms pop out a little bit. Okay. I'll figure out the rest of the armor here shortly. Okay, so we got a little more luck. Hopefully that'll impact the duping. Newt. Oh, nothing. We don't have the high radiation fluids, and we didn't get nearly enough flux. Okay. We'll just have to store everything aside. And then when someone sets one off down in the cranberry bog, then we can go down and load up. The glowing mass, yeah, these things don't actually have an expiration, a condition on them, so that's fine. They will hang around until we need to use them. We'll probably lose a little bit of violet flux we gathered, but that's hardly a problem. It didn't get very much to begin with. Those I will just put down in a moment. Can you just drop them here? No. Still put all that stuff away. Yeah, the snaptail will just dump. Oh, forgot the yellow cake. Let's go put that away. No. Down here. Not that again. That one. There we go. Okay. And then yeah, we're not making any more ammo or anything right now, so just switch out the perks for normal. Power patcher and power user go away. Not chemist. Pharmacist, there we go. So that's all good. Green thumb. Okay, now just the armor build then. Yeah, we're probably going to end up scrapping that again. The plus 10 damage and energy resist if you're mutated. Like, I don't use that. I don't mutate, so. Not except on accident. Increased action point refresh speed. That's not bad. It's just that the actual protection is garbage. I mean, I guess it could probably be built up, but it reduces falling damage by 50%. Not really an everyday need it sort of thing. Get rid of the regenerating tempered left leg. Okay, this time through, once I figure out what my normal build is, I'm going to rename stuff so that I can just pick it out here at the start of the list. That's part of it. Nope. 30. See, there was another one that I wear. Ultralight alloy metal right arm, that's part of it. That's probably the one I'm thinking of. Okay, so we have our left leg, we don't have a right leg yet. Let's go find that. Guess it's that one. Left leg, right arm, left arm, and then the leaded. That. Okay, let's go rename some things. And what will we call it? So inspect and repair to TV. Rename. Oh, you can't. It's, why won't it let me type? Hello. Well, that's weird. Cancel. Grab that. It's weird that it won't let you just type over it. Whatever. I don't need to know all the individual stats there. Left arm. Alright, TV. Yeah, it's putting those at the bottom instead of the top. chest. Jeez. How's that? Now it works. And left arm. My left leg. A right arm. A right leg. Now it should be easy to find. I didn't even look to see if anything needs repairs. I almost don't care at this point. So much better. There we go. Alright. Well, folks, I think we're going to call it good. Spent a good part of the day, leveled up quite a bit, got a lot of good stuff. Just as the sun is coming out here. Alright. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to do, so I'm just ready to go next time. It looks like we're all set. Probably have to do some armor repair and stuff, but that's fine. Oh, turns out I am thirsty. Okay. May as well. I need to cook a little bit. She hardly ever cooks in the house. We'll actually use our indoor stuff. Oops. There we go. Anything else? Nope, we're good. Boy, they really don't help that much. There we go. That's a meal.
Did you see the blue towels out there?
Okay. Got a quick check here.
She's out when I
How are we doing? 350. I don't have quite enough to actually get what else I wanted to get there. So,
Oh, good. Well,
yep, we'll say
that's good.
goodnight. Alright, thanks again for everyone who watched today, who stopped by. Thanks very much to Selbit. I think I told you Selbert earlier, I can't remember. But anyway, fun chatting with you, hanging out. Have a good one. See you again soon. And there we go. Take care.